Welcome back, my dazzling darlings. This is IceWolfGem here, and today we are going to be continuing the Boogeyman. Last episode we have found this. There's a big hole on the wall. You can't reach it. Yeah, but let me ask a favor. My neck's gonna break. Hey, quit shaking. Don't you work out at all? Why are you trying to get up there anyway? That big-headed freak. He's always finishing when there's no way out, and appearing from nowhere too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about. I need to learn more about them. The wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead. That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Claiming up there is a good way off my shoulders. Plans could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy. And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat. So excuse me. Excuse you. Got it. Toss me your lighter. Ooh. I'll look ahead. Don't move from that spot. Shout for me if anything happens. Alright. Oh. Lovely. This is actually starting to become a little more... There's a small door in the ceiling. Open the door. This is... Well, what do you know? Isn't this... This is the other side! You keep going under. The people are having The people have crippled you. You want to see them burn. Crumpled balls of paper. Dick Anderson, agent. Whoa! Dick? Alright. Oh! Nice! Don't move. You're under arrest. Your wifey's got a good butt on her. Really makes me want to chase after her. Where is she? Where is she? Ah, Detective, how careless. Trying to take me on in such close quarters. I hate to say such a rude thing to a detective, but not really. Dummy. Keith, my poor darling. You watched me as I wallowed in the depths of despair. And there you stood with your back against the edge. Now it's time that you finally learn. You need pride. You need peace. So go ahead, take it all. But don't you see, in the end, there will be nothing left of you. The world? A scrap of paper and an IC recording. Something scribbled on the paper. Do you want to hear her? Oh, where is this? Who are you? What's going on? Hello, Miss Baring. Who? Call me Boogie, ma'am. I'm about to begin a game benefit such a joyful night. I appreciate your participation as well. One for me, miss. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. Where's my husband? Where am I? Why is that man tied up? He's an assistant. He can quickly explain you how this will all work. If I should catch you, this will happen. Understand the rules now? Where's my husband? Somewhere you wouldn't know about. Where's my husband? He can't save you. He's in my grasp. It's up to me if he lives or die. Now run, Miss Bearings. The game begins, and I am it. That explains a lot now. So I was on the other side of the cell. Oh. That explains a lot now. I brush and a mop, deodorant. And all macros. The body decayed and the maggots are starting to swarm. It's probably been months. Something next to the corpse. Rusty key. The victims. This actually doesn't make a lot of sense. Wait a minute. What's up here? Let me save. Yeah, I thought it seemed to be locked from the other side. Okay. It just seems that I need to keep going. Alright. I must admit, return to the hallway. Thanks for the lighter. Keith, did something happen? That big head knocked me out cold. What? No wonder you took so long. Are you okay? I could have died easily, but more importantly... No, forget it. There was another corpse. I think one of the servants. Been dead for a few months. A few months? Isn't that kind of odd? Yeah, it is. It's not like he got stuck there and could have gotten out. He was clearly murdered with a knife. What a ridiculous place. I never wanted to come somewhere so shitty. What about is it shady? Since when are there castles in this country? I thought something was up for a moment. My boss told me about a castle tour. Then I found out that it's a mansion of some European guy from a colonial era, and I got a history of Native American persecution to boot. You can't open this kind of place to the public. You wouldn't get a tourist trap. You'll get a lawsuit. The trippets that got persecuted here are still around. What was that Brendan guy even thinking? Guess we'll never know now. If you were suspicious, then why didn't you come? Because Helena wanted to. But had I known it was this bad, no way. I would have wanted her to learn this kind of blood history. With a month off, I could have taken her anywhere, but I chose here, and then this happens. So it was Helena. You never seemed to pay her much mind. So I thought you didn't even like her, honestly. I wanted to pay her more attention, but I couldn't. My subordinates kept calling so much, I couldn't catch a break. Detectives had it rough. They're still cold through. I'm on vacation, so I'm just a plain old guy right now. Come on, let's go. Alrighty. Now I'm trying to figure out where to go next. No. I'm trying to... My memory is so bad at the moment. I'm trying to remember where to go. Alright, so this is where I need to go. So we need to go back to where Sophie was attacked by dogs, I'm guessing. Maybe there's something over there that we've overlooked. Plus, I do got this rusty key now. Alright, here. Keith, are you going in there? Can't I? Well, don't tell me you're afraid. When I was a kid, this wild dog chased me around for like an hour. With such a big guy, you're really a wimp. You can't go inside. Really? Oh, for muck's sake. Alright, let's just take a look around then. An iron door, it's locked, okay. Okay, so this is probably going to be another area that we can go through later in the game. All you want to hear is a ringtone. What up? It seems like caught on something on the other side. Whoa! What happened? What happened? I died. Oh, that was pathetic. Right? You're more harmless than I thought, David. Is he behind here? Don't mind him, let's go. Your mother's crying down, you know. Can't you hear your mother's pitiful wails? Why did my dear Davy leave me alone? I don't want to be alone. Please don't leave me alone. Davy, oh Davy. No, not David. Don't listen to him. David, does it hurt leaving your mother all by herself? A real thoughtful son. You go be by her side right away. Or do you feel relieved? Whoa. Let go. I won't let him talk like that. Settle down. Don't open that door. Let go! You stupid brat. You don't listen to a word, do you? Never listen, never learns. Must have put your old man through a lot of trouble. What's that? I said your father must have had it really hard with you. Jumping into danger alone, following when I tell you to stay. Is that not being a brat? I don't know what is. Say that one more time. So it's not just your eyes that are busted, but your ears too. Or is it your head to blame? You're riled over every little thing. Think punching me will calm you down? Then go ahead. Let's go. I know you're upset, but control yourself. The arrow stuck to the door. There's a small key attached. There's nothing in the shelves. Nothing in the shelves. Bogus. Poor David. Even he doesn't deserve to be treated like this. Alright, let's go. Hey there, David! What are you looking up at? Look down below. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, I finally got to start. That was a bit too perceptive earlier. Killing you will put me in a big advantage. A critical hit to the detective. Oh, this is getting good. Gas? Exactly. This may sting a bit, David, but not for long. No, hurry back, man. Robin's gonna get canaried. Break the window. Mocking! Fight it, fight it! Come on, you can fight it. You're almost there. Come on, David. Look, this is pathetic. Oh my word, I hate... Come on. You could be anywhere. No, not here. Look. It could be anywhere. Lay down to the waterway. Do nothing yet. Open the valve. Lay down the waterway. Shoot, where'd it go? Oh, for fuck's sake. Any nice? Do nothing. Do nothing. Fuck, no! No! David! Game over. Shoot. Fuck. Okay, I know what to do now. It's basically a game about going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, wait. Oh, you for Marcus. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, so I use the towel to wrap my hand around with, and then I actually grab the key. All right. All right. Okay. David! Oh! Shoot. What are you doing? Hurry! You can't do this. As well, once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Hey, come on, walk!
David!
David, open up! David! David!
David! David!
No. I want an enemy. You got those all over the places. Ain't the guy you're shot in your head an enemy? Everyone you ever had to shoot once too. They're all fakes. They're all smiling. I want an enemy. One that if I can kill them, it'll put an end to all these stupid incidents. Well, there's one of those. In here. Aim a shot in here and you could kill him. Of course, it'll be a victory for you, but it'll be a loss too. So you just gotta put up with all these small-minded guys instead. We're almost at the hospital. Hope it's not too crowded. It's not you. Oh. It's not you. It's me. Oh. Why are you smiling? I goofed on my part. I goofed. No. I'm not gonna let David die. Not like that. Okay, so this is where we last left off. So, let's try this again. A curtain. Tear down the curtain, please. Where are the curtain? This should help me. Yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. Okay. Let's go. This should help me out at least a little bit better. And that's when I realized that this place is full of toxins. Get over the drum. Thank you. I should not be touching those toxins, so I'm gonna just think... I'm just gonna take a wild guess that these are toxins, so I shouldn't be touching them, period. But other than that, I did made it. So hopefully this will help me stay alive. Okay. Let's save right here. Okay, hopefully this time I did the right thing. So the kernel is supposed to keep me protected, and I didn't touch any of those toxin stuff. So, hopefully I did the right thing. Alright, go through here. Go down the waterway. Wait a minute. Alright. Go down the waterway now. Alright, then we go this way. Okay. I'll bleed to death if I do this, so I gotta go back, get the towel, open all the... He's using the key that I got. Alright. Alright. Towel. Alright. We got a head start. Good, good, good. Alright, let's go. This time I'm hoping to save David, because I don't want to lose David. He's a good man. I do not want to lose David. Okay. Got a bronze key. Bronze key? Yes! We did it! That was a better decision than before. What happened? The blood loss. Keith! You okay? Yeah, I guess, but I think I got a bump in my head just now. Good. You go back to the room. If this happens again, I can't afford to save you. Sorry, it's my own stupidity to blame. That's not the problem. If anything happens to you, I'm the one left with a crying Shirley. Isn't there anyone who'd cry for you? Maybe not anymore. Huh? Still want to tag along? Yeah. Do what you like. I'm exhausted. The man literally had his arm wrapped around in a towel. He is literally... Are you okay? I put his arm in a sling to help with the wound. Is that from the fountain? Why do I get the feeling he's suffering from blood loss? I think it's just like a small little side effect from it. Don't act like you didn't know. It's just the way it goes. What? What the? Now you notice? Keith, let's rest a little. If you don't take a break, you're going to... Shut up. This isn't the time. I'm tired, okay? Let me rest. Or are you going to drag around an exhausted citizens, detective? Lend me a letter. You got one smoke to rest. How the muck is that guy? Who the muck is that guy anyway? How does he know about my mom and Shirley's past? It's really disturbing. David, did you celebrate your birthday with Shirley last month? Or was it Paul and Marion? Oh, I scheduled a meal with Shirley to celebrate with Paul and Marion another... Huh? Did I ever tell you my friend's name? Sorry about your mother. Brain tumor and are like a landmine. One misstep means trouble. But I guess they don't teach you how to dodge landmines in flight school, huh? What? Oh, and you ought to toughen your stomach for anchovies and liver. I mean, unless you want a young girl thinking that... Oh, hold on a sec. How do you know about my mom, too, and my friends at school? I never told you any of that, right? Keep this between us, but working as a detective for 15 years, you get to know stuff, like what someone's doing in the past just by looking at their faces. Maybe that big-headed freak is the same way. So he may be a detective. You're kidding, right? You think I'm kidding? You're a real sucker. Take care you don't get swindled someday. What's this about? Why do you know all about me? You were taken to the police after the incident with your mother. Remember the detective who questioned you? I was pretty dazed at the time, and I don't really remember, but it wasn't you, was it? Eric Simpson, my subordinate. It was only an attempted crime, so he was the only one who handled you. And you know, he got a real messy desk. He lets cases fly, files, and the like pile up so high they even topple over onto my desk. I saw some files of you among them. Your history, your family, that kind of info, and your mother's diagnosis. And the one you verify your identity were your friends Paul and Marion Martin. I remember them well, especially because that Paul guy made a huge ruckus at the station. He was the one that ate too many chili dogs too, right? Then the anchovies. Oh yeah, I mentioned that at dinner. But I didn't tell you I hated liver, didn't I? I hate anchovies myself, and I hate liver, that's all. Why did you make a guess for that one? Because you're stupid enough that I thought it'll fool you. If you know so much about me, then why did you say so when we first met? Because I was suspicious of you. Me? Why? A year and a half ago, you found a hanged body in an abandoned house in another state. The state police came to us to try to determine the guy's identity. That's when I read your testimony, and it was really sketchy. Sketchy, why? I understood you were looking for the guy who formerly lived in your apartment, but how did you track him down without even knowing his name or what he looked like? Said you were following notes, but then you were asked to show him. You said you lost them. You said you shot a man in a house, but there was no gunpowder on the gun. No dropping cartridge, most importantly, nobody to shoot. And then you just happened to find that former tenant corpse. You gotta know that's suspicious. But it's true! I was led there by the notes he wrote. Once I found the body and called the police, I realized they were gone. And I did shoot someone, but I'm not sure if it was a person. As you testified, but I guess that doesn't matter so much. I was wary of you because of what you could have done. I didn't want to leave Helena with a madman. If you did anything even a little weird, I was gonna turn around and take my wife home. Do you still distrust me? Ah! I skipped it! No! I pressed shift by mistake! Fuck! No, I'll never get to read the... Oh my god. I ain't picking up the phone. Whoa. Okay, the door is locked. Time to tear it down. What? No. This pain is sus. Come on, it's suspicious. Guess we're going back. Ugh! Luckily, the frame is raised a little.
Keith.
Nice. Did the dial lock on the door? Okay, I don't know what it is. A painting. An iron door, it's locked. What's this? A Bible. Chapter 1. In the beginning, God created heavens and the earth. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's just a Bible. Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6. Okay. The Lord said to Noah, go into the ark and your whole family. Come let us out. Bible passages written by a kid. You like limbo? Mom, Dad said that since I haven't been baptized yet, then I'll go to limbo. But there can't be a limbo. I don't want to go to limbo. I hate this. Then the closet. I really, really hate the closet. That I think every time I yell, I'd go in there. But I just do the same thing again and go back in there. When I'm in the dark, cramped closet, I wonder if I stay here forever. I wonder if I turn into a monster, like a movie monster who kills his mom and dad and... Ouch. Hey, stop that, would you? Huh? Stop that thing, it hurts my ears. What does? Your phone! I hate hearing phone ring. It's yours, right? Make it stop already. Calm down. Make it stop! Calm down, please! Are you hearing a phone ringing? There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier, so please calm down. I hate it. I hate the sound of phones. Why? Because it always brings bad news. Excuse me. Bearing here. Yes, that's right. I'll be there. Mr. Baron, sorry to have called you. Your wife said that she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm. It's his son. Are you sure? He's wearing the clothes from the morning. My wife said his name on them. Talon bearing. Check behind the neck. You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for a mortician. Refer it to your wish. Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell him if you need any help. Now please excuse me. How did he die?
Helen.
It's me. Hey, Key, you're off lorry somewhere? You gotta hurry, the suspect's on the move. Head for Wellington Street, got it? Don't go. Stay with me. That would explain a lot. Oh my god! Now I'm starting to hate the phone. Wow, that would explain a lot. Helen, please don't leave without telling me. It's making me worry. It's been a year now. always stay with me. You always supported me. But I can't do it. I can't stop the tears. You got back on your feet, but I can't do anything but cling to you. But I can't drag you down with my weakness anymore, so... You know what I thought when I saw this body? I thought I failed. Can you believe that? That a parent would think after losing a child, but it's true. Everyone has one leg in a coffin. If they aren't careful, they can easily fall in. No exceptions. I should have known that. But I didn't. I prayed that my family would be an exception. I want them to be there smiling at me forever. When I saw him in the hospital, something died in me. I want to kill the one who took the son from me. And you know, some people smile about the deaths of others. I lost all hesitation to punish those people. I thought if they are gone, it would all end. But it never ends. I still hear someone scoffing at me saying, "You could have even protected your own son." It's not your fault. That's what they all say. No, it's what I really think. Then what should I have done? I've always felt like such a clown. He died while I was out running around, trying to save others, so the audience just points at me and laugh. I didn't know anything anymore. Why I smiled, why I cried, why I got angry. I forgot how I even expressed those things. Even when I saw him dead, I didn't cry. Now it's just you. You're all I have left. I keep praying for a sunny day, and until then, I'll be your umbrella. Who will keep you from getting wet? I don't care if I get wet. Helena, if you give up on me someday, then I will want you to just forget about me. But please, for my sake, don't leave me alone. Don't cry, Keith. I never cry. No, you're crying. You've always been crying. I'm sorry for pushing my complaints on you. I'll get stronger so I can protect you. Whatever happens, you're someone I will never want to lose. I'm scared our phone rings. I feel like someone's going to tell me about the death of my family again. Ever since then, I haven't been able to answer calls. Why'd your son die? Run over by a truck. Driver died instantly. I couldn't blame anyone. I still have idiotic thoughts like, if I haven't answered that call, maybe nothing would have ever changed. If I haven't been with him. Maybe, if I had been with him, maybe he could still be alive and smiling. It's completely stupid. I changed nothing. What could I have done? Sorry for rambling you. I was just confused. Let's go. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I know that. No, you don't understand. You're clever. So you're trying to fool yourself, saying it's not my fault to convince yourself of that. But you can't fully deceive yourself. Deep in your heart, you're still blaming yourself. So you desperately try to protect everyone, even people you just met. Protecting people as a detective lets you make it up for it. You can't replace your guilt with pride and a sense of duty, but that isn't going to save you. Even if you only protect what you really feel is important, no one will blame you for it. Don't act like you know so much. I'm only doing what I should be doing. And you're deceiving yourself with it. You're wrong. I'm not wrong. Then why is my son dead? It's not your fault. Everyone has things they're powerless to help. So stop lying to yourself. Please just forgive yourself. David, this is why I needed you alive. You needed to tell this to him. Let's go. Let's grab another on the table. Code for the secret door. The Tower of Babel. Okay. The world? Oh, another video camera. Another video camera. It was 5/7/11, wasn't it? It was! I know my Bible verse. Magazine's about 10 years old. 10 years old. Oh. Old video camera. Alright, let's take a look at this. At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh, you're going to mess with the wrong girl. Okay, give me a sec. I'm stretching my back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just stretching my back a little. At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh dear, hurt all over, but what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you. But well, our game of tag comes to a close. Yes, you can't outrun the scary, scary boogeyman. Are you relieved? It's over? Are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run? You're an unbelievable idiot. Oh? Say again. I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared? You think I'm scared of you? Maybe you spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you. What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he lived or dies was up to me. I guess that was true. And all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me. You could never kill him. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is, but there is something I can do in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor, stupid little boogeyman. You really are such a child. You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Go ahead, have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster, but I'll never let you bring my husband into it. Don't you dare lay a hand on him! Ooh! Ooh! You talk too much, madam. That's terrible. Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby. Keith? Keith, what are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith, are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip, come on! Oh. I'm awake. Oh. David, you look for Helena. She should be near. Huh, what about you? What are you gonna do? I'm going to kill a monster. Oh. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Someone's gonna die tonight. Where the fuck am I? Wait, Dad! Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall. Why? The boogeyman will come. What kind of guy is this boogeyman? He has long nails and kidnaps kids. He lives in the closet. A kidnapper? Well, can't leave a gun like that on the loose. Alright, Dad. Alright. Dad'll give him a good beating. Hey, boogeyman, you in there? What the? Hey, let go! Dad? Dad? Whew, he was a little tougher, but I got him good. Don't worry, son. Old Boogie won't come to you anymore. Really? Would I lie? Me and Mom are in the bedroom right there, so you know you still... Oh. Need to stop bunny to you? Or should I read you a bedtime story? Maybe the one with the fairies? No way. I'm not a wuss, Dad. I can sleep by myself. That's the spirit. Oh, this is so cute. Listen, Todd. If the boogeyman comes to get you again, that'll beat him good. If not, I'm not gonna let anyone mess with you or Mom. Cause you're a police officer. Cause I'm dad. Good night, son. Aww. Should I leave the light on? It's okay. I got you a mom. Good night. I love you. That's so sweet. And heartbreaking. Ooh. Don't blame it on the sunlight. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Have you ever thought about it, detective? Thought you had an enemy? Who or what is it you don't even know? Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's all in your head. But you know there's something tormenting you, always making it so painful. You feel like the whole world out to make you suffer. Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So just make one enemy will do. I chose to have an enemy. Have I become yours? Oh well, either way we're gonna sell this right here. So we're finally gonna be taking down the boogeyman, huh? Let's end this wonderful game now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife? What's so funny? Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny? You can't even be all smiles all the time. Totally opposite of me. I don't remember the last time I laughed. But I guess we were pretty similar after all, in the sense that it was all a lie. You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you? So you keep running. You can't go head to head with me. Ooh. You and me are just acting. You're not scary monster, and I own a patronage of justice. Final boss, ha! A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they? But taking hostages, always on the run. The only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. You know, I wasn't planning on doing anything with you. As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you to be. I secure your hostage and scram, then just leave you on your local police. Because I'm not chasing you, you just keep running from me. What I'm really chasing after? Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right, it's not you. You're my enemy? Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make my enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids. And your enemy? Not me either. You got a lot more enemies. If you go to the slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy, I can tell. But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way, no one watching, so I can do whatever I like with you. Detective, criminal, that doesn't matter now. You've done the #1 thing to get on my bad side. You chase after my wife's butt. Woo! He is gonna die! That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down. Don't you think, Boogie? The world? What on earth? Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you? Back to the closet, boogeyman. You don't have what it takes to make it over here. Just in case. I know. Wait, press! Press or button 3. Button 3? That's button 3? How do I taunt? Press this button? Oh, okay. Okay, he's strong. Press the... This button 3? Where is he? C? No, button 1 for normal. Press... Oh, C! Press C to taunt! Okay, hold on. Let me try this.
Oh, and none of your jokes were funny.
Woo! Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won? Did we won? Oh. Where do you think you're going, Lance? I'm going to find them. They've been gone way too long. Did you hear what Keith said? It'll be a burden of him to move around on your own. Well, then after all is said and done, we tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time. Don't joke about things like that. Sounds like a joke to you? We got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here. What part of don't you get? Stop it, you two. Don't fight. We'll go search together. I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you two hold hands, and Lance, you watch the rear. Papa! You really want to go? Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about. What's that? This whole incident may just be a great big farce. What do you mean? Let's be going. Helena, where are you? Helena! Well, what do you know? Oh. Helena! David! Are you okay? That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time. Keith! Helena! Keith, where are you? Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than that. What is in that big head of yours? What? Huh? Brendan? You lose, detective. You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around. Keith! Helena! We have to stop the bleeding. Lance! Richard, help me out. Sophia, do something to find something to tie him with. Keith. Got you. Keith, you. Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running. No, Keith, stay with me, please. Keith! The service and Stevie. 10 people died all total. I'm sure glad you're alive now. Feeling glad you even had air to breathe. Listen, don't you say a word about all this, especially not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price. Whoa, bribery. Where's that money coming from? My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, because that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I got no tolerance for people playing and laughing at a wounded friend. Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, because I'm grateful to the guy, so quit hounding me. But as an involved party, I got a right to know what happened there. Just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. He had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive? Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes, but I bet you heard a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing that your law should be writing about. Nobody knows people's past, usually, but it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead them by the nose. He tricked you all and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty cinematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendants. Even did a background check on me. On you? Why? Because I was going to be on the tour. No wonder I thought he knew me. The monk? So he just researched us? That's the oldest trick in the book for us, saying, I know all about you. I'll make you superior to the other person so that you can control them. Then they freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people with all tricks, that's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just needed money and connections to dig up people's past and played the part of the monster. But the research wasn't to settle candidates, so he just picked randomly. Mock. Was he just in it for fun? Now it's my turn to ask a question. What to tell me the only way I can figure out is the incident. Give me anything you got. First, Brendan, or Boogie rather. What kind of man was he? How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him. He said such terrible things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster. He told me he was a real jester. Jester? Absolutely not. I wouldn't have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things. Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why did you think that? When my daughter went missing and I panicked, thinking that man might have taken her, he told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses and declarations, so if he takes selfie, he would show proof of it. I mean, she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, eventually, there were many dead bodies left around. As Keith said, my daughter had fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumptions. That made me realize something unusual about what he had said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped and his corpse was clearly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims? 'Cause he didn't want you investigating it! He got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected that this was a farce plotted by Brandon? No, well, I just suggest that since Keith hadn't checked the course, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe that there was a chance he was alive. I had no conditions about the rest, so I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off my amateur opinion, not to mention we didn't know whether his wife was safe. Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's hand came off, actually. Was it a doll? Right you are, packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressed him up with the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed, right after that, of course he think Brendan was killed too. If I said something, maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter. Even Keith was running all over the place for us. Don't worry about it. Keith did all that because he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too? Hear what? Anything. What's your thought about what you noticed? Well, I knew he was a fake because I met the real boogeyman. Sophie, stop it! Not this tale again. Fine, if you said so, Pop, guess I'm not saying a word. Go ahead, please. Me and the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more? Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder, but his hand was cold and ice. Right away, I knew it wasn't human. The guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy. So the boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I ought to tell that to my little quartz. Anything else you notice? I feel like you might get angry if I say this. I won't. Tell me. That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith a little. You still think that way now? Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, don't worry your papa ever again. Red paint on his face? There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood squirts, though. Really? Keith told me he wore a paper bag with weird paint on it. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle saying stuff about monsters or ringtones? No, I didn't. Mr. Hoover. Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint? Yeah, but it's white and pink. I get mixed up. I can't see red just fine. Well, and you, miss? Was quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others? Don't get me wrong. I didn't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense. I don't think he is necessarily lying. What do you mean? Because people don't always see the same things you do. He knows. The crooked man. Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you two in the week after the fact. It's not everything settled yet. The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role is just to assist. I'm going to report your testimonies to them and see that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance. Okay. When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste, but tears would suddenly come anywhere. I don't remember anything about what I did back then, but I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he hugged me, stroked my hair, said it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I thought I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken and so sad, Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time, I would protect him since I wanted him to laugh again. But I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So even if we far apart, as long as he could laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make. My wife always bring me warm milk before I go to bed. And last one of this, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep, and the kids cooking. I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collaboration don't mean a thing with this stuff. He didn't stay close to you, except something in return. Expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along. You're propping Keith up too. Helena, he can't fight day after day because he knows you're waiting at home. As much as I tease him about it, don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants to. Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded. And what did he say? Got you. Because he finally got what makes him happiest. But man, too much discrepancy between you guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I going to report this to the department? Hey, Helena. He went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now? I'm sorry, before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit. And I'm planning to head there myself. The grave. Yep. Keith? I always wanted to cry like this. I never forget about him. Not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I feel like The slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. I was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. I was always garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. I always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaired. And when I saw you were safe, and you came up to me, finally I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm going to laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm mad, I'll get mad, and if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there's have to be counseling. There's something serious wrong with my head. Seems like I'm going to be a busy time. I'm going to be so busy I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me. There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I decided. Haven't you too? Aww. We only ever have one umbrella, so we'll hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet because it'll soon be sunny again. Aww. Come rain or come shine. I'm sorry if I had to restart the Let's Play when it came to David's death, but I am not letting him die. He was too good. He was too good. He did not deserve to die. These must be the voice actors, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off the sound so that way you all can hear. Okay. I am not letting David die. He did not deserve any of that. He did not deserve the death. He deserves to be A-okay. He did not deserve any of that. But the fact that we managed to pull that off, oh, thank God it's over. But that's another one of the Blank Man series we completed. Crooked Man, done. Sad Man, finished. Boogie Man, finally shelved. I'm surprised he didn't make a Let's Play of the Muffin Man. And again. Well, anyway, we have done it. We've completed the game. We can take a break. So many things have gone so far. It's just really difficult to actually do all these series, but we have been through a lot. We have succeeded on completing some stories, but yet there are still some other things that we definitely need to complete. For starters, I am trying to also do a Let's Play of Frambo that I'm going to be doing. The Five Nights at Freddy franchise, I am still going to do. I'm sorry it's taking me a while to do it. I just need a better mousepad to help me finish Night 6 for FNAF 2. Because my hand gets a little sore now when I use it. Because I've outgrown it. I've had only small momentum. Because it was very difficult for me to actually gain the proper momentum to complete it. But other than that, there's also the problem that it's going to be a little difficult for me to complete the 7th night that I'm gonna have to do. Then there's also FNAF 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then Security Breach. Then there's also the Persona 5 Strikers. Then there's my job that I gotta focus on. I'm very busy with a lot of things. I'm very busy with reaction videos, Let's Play videos, my job. I'm trying to have my own apartment so that way I can have my own place. But other than that, it's gonna be a little difficult. But other than that, we have managed to complete one of these series, so I'm happy. Come rain, come shine. Oh, Congratulations on being the Boogeyman, and thank you for playing this game. Additionally, so if you played the previous 2 games in this series. This game was fully voiced with the help of voice actors due to the author's fatigue. There's no bonus scenario, but I did receive comments from each of the actors, so the Something Man series has come to a turning point. The general storyline ends in the next game. Oh! Okay, Keith Bearings, Helene, David, Sophie Grundle, Lance Kennel, Weber. The world? That was the Sandman! Let's see. Anyways, there's the Hangman. Yep. Watch bonus scenario. How many times have we come here again? Oh, 5, I think. I can't say that. We told the same story over and over. There are going to be rumors at school, and Sophie's frequently at the police station. Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best, and it's been a month now. This must be the last time I'm sure of it. Doesn't my princess require a beverage to cool her temper? What shall it be, your majesty? Orange juice. Very well, I'll go buy some. Thanks. Hey, when those dogs hunt me, you saved me, right? I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly. Thanks. I have a great time lately. I'm getting along great with my papa and Annie. And Regan. Well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance. Things are so much better than when I carried all my burdens by myself. Now I know there's someone's always looking out for me. Listen, I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? How are your other fairies? You know, Sorry to butt in. Wait, hold on, wait! You got the wrong idea. It's not weird or anything, okay? Don't touch me, Brad. With all these things, we're daydreaming on those most comfortable people to be around. I'm not daydreaming! Keep it between us, but I've met some fairies. So you don't believe me? No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too. Really? Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of dandruff, so I call him the Dandruff Fairy. Oh yeah, and I got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles, the Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced? Why won't you believe me? A 37-year-old who believe of hers. I ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think? But hey, if they do exist, put in a request in one of your fairy friends to get me some wings. Big, fluffy pink ones. What do you use those for? Just want some wings, why not? I want to fly away. You're angry? Oh, better step off. Once you get your friends, might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitten. Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in just a little. It's so pathetic. Oh! Uh-oh. What's wrong? I haven't been able to sleep since last night. Even though I'm sleepy, it's weird. Did you take any medications? You have anxiety, sleepy pills? Guess they're not working. Let's talk to each other then. Before you know it, it'll be time to sleep and it'll be morning. Don't you need sleep? You don't have to stay up for me. It's fine. I can stay with you until you're snoozing away. Maybe some exercises would have been better. Ah. The Sandman, the Hanged Man, okay, now we're definitely ending this here. So, wait, what?
Hello, I'm the voice for the Boogeyman. Oh, sorry. Hi, I'm Dave Ossity, the voice of the Boogeyman. But I've been a bit. But I'm also.
Oh, that would explain a lot. Notice the full text of the voice actor's message is on the author's website. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So these are all collection of the voice actors. You all did a pretty good job, even though I didn't hear it. But you all did a pretty good job. Okay, I think it's about time that we end this video here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button. It really means a lot to me if you do that. Also subscribe, totally free, really free. Join our channel today, really means a lot to me if you do that. Check out some of the videos you do think I might like. And don't forget, we may have completed the Boogeyman. There is still one story left. I'm surprised they didn't create the Muffin Man, but guess you can't win them all. There is also the Hanged Man. We don't know much about this one, but all we know is that the Hangman is a part of a game that is a part of a legend. So, what would the Hangman be? Who knows? What's the Hangman's legend? We'll find out. But for now, we're going to end this video here, so all I can say is thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next coming video, and we'll see what happens next. Subscribe today, please press that bell icon to receive notification of the videos that I have posted, and as always, I'll see you all in this coming video. Stay shiny, my dazzling darlings. Stay shiny.
You never see it coming. You